はいはいはいはい。よいしょっと。OK でしょう。OK バブリーでしょう。ね。で、暗いね。暗い暗い深海ベールに包まれるわラララララララ。うわOK。暗い。OK。つくよね。手につくよみさん。それでは本日はこちらの絵のラインアート、ペン入れ作業をしていきます。作業配信みたいな感じになるのでね、ちょっと退屈な方もいらっしゃるかもしれません。ごめんなさい。よいしょ。Hey, so good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope you guys are all doing good. Today I'm going to work on adding the line art for this drawing. So I'm basically tracing it onto another sheet of paper over here. But yeah, we're going to be working on that. So let me first tape this. Doki 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 koi no mahou. さあどこに貼るか。ここか。よいしょ。Okay, and the other one, I'm trying to tape it down onto the paper now, so ちょっと待ってくださいね。ここぐらいでどうかな。多分大丈夫だと思うんだけど。ああブンブンブンブンブンふんふんふんふんよいしょ。空に大きなお月様、ここ春場所間違えた、ララララララン、トゥトゥトゥトゥトゥルトゥルトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥトゥ And then じゃん。いやー、パチパチパチパチパチ。いい感じですね。Okay, so、that looks good. Finally, I'm done adding that. So、let's see here. We could use like blue and ちょっと待ってね。どのあれにしようか。2番、1番。どっちも。ちょっとテストするわ。Let's test it on this recipe note. Let's test it on the recipe note. はい、これレシピですね。レシピノートにね、テストしていく。あ、これ多分、ダメなんじゃないかな。これ 0.1 でしょ？どっちも大丈夫じゃん。よし、0.2 でいきます。ちょっと待って、この子も。大丈夫だわ。よし。Okay, so I'm gonna start off with their faces because I tend to make a mistake on that a lot. So, 顔面からやっていきます。ちょっと言い方がやばいけど。いや、まあ、言いとって。顔面からやっていきます。顔面がね、しくじりやすいっていうのと、しくじったら一番悲しい。So, I think the only thing I'll be able to do today is the line art because there's a lot of details for the line art for this one. And this time we're going to be working with Copics, so I am not using pencils, but I am doing it with an actual pen. So when I do make a mistake, I'll have to start over. I've done that a couple of times, so I'm kind of used to it.ということで、間違えたらリスタートですね。何回かしたことあるので、リスタートになっても OK です。パニクりません。まあ悲しいけどね、ちょっと。Oh, which color am I using? So we're mixing a little bit of blue and black for the line art. The blue is not that visible, it's just like kind of there as an accent. Mm-hmm. Okay. Looking good? いい感じでしょう。ふんふんふん。あのさ、これ端っこまで行きたがらないの何なの？よし。So, just doing the face, so we're gonna move on to this girl over here. で、顔からスタートなので、顔だけなので、この子次やっていきます。SOS. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I am sorry. I apologize. I am a little silent when I'm doing this. It is because I am really concentrated and I do not want to make a mistake if I can help it. ですね、これやってるときちょっと静かです。なのでね、作業配信というタイトルにしております。すいません。Just doing their face first because I always make mistakes on people's faces. Which looks funny because like there's only the face on the paper and it looks a little funky. Can you turn on? Oh my gosh. There we go.
That's really cool. I love it.
Okay, you might not be able to see this. I apologize. Hello, hello, hello to all the new people. I also like drawing. Yay, we're the same. By the way, it looks like I'm tracing, and the thing is, I am tracing, but I'm tracing my own work. Yes, okay. それでは一旦髪の毛の作画に移りましょう。I think the facial expressions are okay, so we're gonna move on to the line art for the hair. Ugh. So I did the line art yesterday. That was a rough sketch. Rough sketch is different from the line art itself because when you did a line art, I'm mumbling today. When you did a line art, you basically make the lines a lot more clean compared to when it was when you did the rough sketch, you know? So, it looks like a little more official, I would say.ということで、ラインアート昨日やったんじゃないという疑問があるんですけれども、昨日のはラフスケッチですね。要するに下書きです。これをなんでこの別の紙に写してるかっていうと、まず下書きの状態だと線が綺麗じゃない、定まっていないので、ダメですね。で、さらにその、ですね、その上からそのままラインアート、要するにその線画を入れてもいいんですけど、そうした場合どうなるかっていうと、鉛筆がにじみます。鉛筆の跡を消そうとした時にとても汚い線の跡が残ってしまうなどといった、紙質の問題などもありますので、こういうふうにねもう一回ここに書いているっていう感じですね。 So like one big reason why I move it onto this paper is because like if I keep it, I can keep it on the other paper and I could just do the line art there. But that's a rough sketch first of all. So if I just color it on top of the rough sketch, you'll see that the pencil lead is going to smear all over the place because pencil lead does not like ink or water. So yeah, that's not gonna work. That's why I need to always make a line art, you know. And when I do watercolor, I trace it onto a paper like this again because if I just did a watercolor on top of the other paper, then the paper is already damaged because I've erased over and over on top of it, you know. So when I do want to try to color, then the watercolor does not, you know, watercolor is all about the paper's texture, so it does not work well when you have erased over and over again on the same spot. So that is why I trace it onto a different paper. And for Copics, more than using a line art that is drawn from pencil lead, it works better if it is done with these Copic multi-liners or a pigment liner like this that is water resistant, you know. So that is why I am taking it and doing the whole line art with an actual pen. I hope that makes sense. Whoa, there's so many lines, I'm so confused. うわ待って、めちゃくちゃ線があって分かんなくなってきた。Okay, get this right, Audrey. You can do this. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, keep calm. Don't panic. Don't make a mistake. Well, even if you do, it's not a big deal. You can just restart. Man, the crow is so laughing at me. Did you hear that? Could you guys hear that? It's like, wah, wah, wah. Oh man, that sounds like crap. Sorry. I'm usually pretty good at imitating a crow, but that one sounded like crap. Let me do it one more time. There we go. there was like a crow imitating contest, I think I win. Frog? Did I sound like a frog? Oh no. That's sad. I think you ticked off the crow. He's like, what the? Like a monkey. No! I didn't sound like a monkey. That's. No. I know how a monkey sounds. That's not how a monkey sounds. A monkey sounds like. Not like, ah. It's replying. It's talking to me. Ah. Talk about a chill live stream, right? You're all like, oh man, she's drawing. It's gonna be chill. And meanwhile, I'm over here like imitating crows. How nice is that? Waluigi, is that you? Oh no! Seriously? Do I sound like Waluigi? That is so funny. Some sound like that. Monkeys? Oh man. Well, I guess I just can't run away from the fact that I am a monkey. So these are scales because this character is a human version of a snake. The character I'm drawing is my OC. It is not from an anime. But I really like drawing fan art though. It's fun. I just don't publish it or like put it out there that much now. Do you have an Instagram? Oh yes, I do. I do actually. I do have X, but it's more like for like viewing. Like I don't post anything there. So where's the link to my Instagram account? Let me get that real quickly. Yeah. Ooh. Oh, whoa. There we go. Oh, I haven't updated the description. Let me do that. Thank you for reminding me. I always usually have the link to like my merch site and stuff, but I forgot to add that to the description. Let me do that real quickly. And I should add my Instagram account's ID there too. Let me do that real quickly. I should add that to the command too, actually. A lot of things to add. Okay, so in Japan, it's officially March, and I can't believe that it has already been, like, 2 months has already passed since this year started. Like, that is so fast. How? I don't get it. Okay. Okay, so I just updated the description to this stream. So if you refresh the page, I think it should be there. And there is our main channel's link, the link to my merch, and the Instagram link too. And there is the guidelines that I have there too. So if you guys get a chance, please check. Like, just you don't need to like read it like seriously, but if you could just check it, that would help, because in general people know already the guidelines. It's kind of obvious. If you have general manners, then it should all be okay. So what is your name? My name is Audrey. From you can, yeah, my account's name is Audrey's Room, and it's kind of, my name is Audrey, so it's just kind of a simple name for a channel. But yeah. Favorite anime? Mob Psycho and The Ancient Magus' Bride. It's updated, but it kind of looks scrambled up. Everything is one text. Oh, it looks okay on my end. I don't know why it's doing that on your side. Well, not all people are smart enough to understand the guidelines. Oh, burn. Gen X, that's sad. Well, I said most people, so I didn't say all. You know? I wish I could show you, man. I wish I could see it too. That sounds so, like, I don't know, not funny, but you know. Do you play any video games? A little, yeah. Just not like that. I really want to start playing Genshin, but I'm kind of scared because like I already know that I'm gonna like it so much, and I'm gonna get into it that I'm gonna like start gathering goods and stuff, and I already have many things that I like, so I'm like scared to add more to that list. But yeah, I do play a little bit of video games. I haven't lately, but yeah. Didn't Monster Hunter just come out or something? I like watching other people play because I suck. It's like better to watch other people than for myself to play. It's sad. I die real fast. So, in the game, Not Genshin. Is Genshin bad? Do you not like Genshin? I don't know, like, I've only seen positive reviews for Genshin. Like, I haven't seen, like, a negative perspective to it, actually. Hi, I'm new here. Hello, thank you for joining. I hope you're doing good. That's a good point. I kind of suck too, but I play for fun, Yeah, that I totally understand that, Gen X. But like, it's like when I say that I suck, it's like to a point where I can't clear the level, so I can't move on in the game. That's bad, So, yeah, I reloaded it. It's fixed now. YouTube's working. It's a miracle. Hey, nice YouTube. Good job. Reloading actually helped for once. It never does. Me too. I keep going in circles. I know, right? Like, oh man, I was playing Persona 5 Scrambles, I think, And oh man, it was a boss level. It's a miracle that I got to the boss level, okay? And I'm like, okay, I set the, difficulty to easy, okay? Easy. And I'm playing and I'm like, man, I can't kill this guy. But like, you know how the boss level sometimes has like 3 steps or something, So like I cleared the first 2 and I was at the last part. And if I chose to like restart, then I would have to go from the first battle again for the boss, And I'm like, I do not want to do that. But I noticed that I forgot to level up a lot of my characters, and I'm like, oh, that makes sense. That's why I can't win, And maybe it wasn't my skill issues. I think it was me not understanding the game because I never play action games, So I'm like, okay. Why is my sword still level 1? And I'm like, maybe that's why I can't win. I'm like, Well, I got all the way there just with that level though, so that's a miracle, you know. But yeah, I went to the boss level, and in the end, somehow I don't know how, but you know you can't like go back to the level up screen without like getting out of the boss level, you know. So like that's why I did not want to quit, and I kept going with the same setting over and over and over again, and I kept dying. But then somehow, like it was really a miracle. I actually beat the boss. I don't know how I did it with that level though. uh, nice drawing. Thank you. RPGs are like a lot about leveling up, right? Yeah, and I did not understand that. Like, okay, now, and the reason I don't understand it is not because I'm stupid, but it's because the only games I've played up until then were visual novel games, and visual novel games have nothing to do with leveling up. It's just reading, enjoying the story, and that's it, you know? So I'm like, okay, this is fun. I love this story, and I'm like, oh, you have to level them up. Duh. And like I didn't even know how to do that. I'm like, okay, so I thought it leveled up automatically when you like went against an enemy. I didn't know that you had to go into somewhere to actually like choose the level up button, you know? So I'm like, huh? I was confused. How, I don't get. When I played Pokemon, I finally beat the final boss. I was really happy, but the boss had a second phase. Ah, I hate it when that happens. Oh, that's so annoying. There's a puzzle game on the iPad or like for iOS, you know. It's called Puzzles and Dragons, you know. And my dad and I have been playing that for like over like almost 10 years or something, because like he got it when I was in elementary school, and I put it in my phone back then. That was like a kid's phone, you know. And like I kept the same account since then. And like we were playing, and like you can like do like an online thing, you know, where you can like go against the boss together, you know, and it's just like doing a puzzle, so it's not action, it's just like how well can you do the puzzle or something, you know. So like my dad and I are doing it, and then like we're at the boss level, and then there's this super move, you know, where this guy changes the colors of all the puzzles to the same color. So if you just, you know, move it once, then the whole puzzle is complete, and then it attacks with a huge amount of, you know, power, you know. So that was really cool. But then this boss had a special setting where you had to make at least 7 combos, or it wouldn't accept the power like attack, you know, kind of, you know. It would actually bounce it back towards you, which kind of sucked. And I thought Dad remembered that, and like there was just like this much left for his life, you know. So we're like, yes, we can get him, you know. And I'm like, it's your turn, Dad. Come on, you can do the puzzle, you know. And he used the, I don't know why, but he used the special move where it changed the color to the same color, which means there's no combo. It's just one, you know. So yeah, we died. That was sad. Bro, where are you from? I am from, oh, I'm half Japanese, half American. I'm glad you're expanding your video game catalog. Yeah, I know, right? Finally, it's about time. I don't want the pressure of having to complete a level, you know? I don't want it to be too easy, but not too hard either. That's where, I think Bo kind of was a little too hard, don't you think?
That was hard.
But I'm gonna be honest, I loved that game. It was a lot of fun.ボンジュールいい感じマジで初めて来た人死ぬって今の聞いたら。People new here are gonna be like, what the heck was that? That's my sister.
あ、やべ。
どうした
水ぶちまけちゃった。
おいおい、何やってんだよ。
ごめんね、コロラドがここ来た。あー、今日仮説悪いわ、もうマジ。だって歌ってて気づいたでしょ、私の仮説の悪さに。
そんなに
いやもうほんと滑舌悪かったマジで。黄昏がずっと言えなかった。
Bro, is there a zombie in your room? That's my sister.
It was a fish.
It was, I guess it was a fish, guys. Keep that in
Dude, that
mind.
looks so good, man. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
炎食べたい。
は？
うわー、顔がいい。うるせえ。That looks great, man. じゃあ、Love you.
Love you. Have fun.
愛好き。マジ最高。本当に天才。キャミ
Okay. Mm-hmm. おはようございます。Are you watching any series right now, like a TV show or an anime? We're watching Girls Band Cry and My Hero Academia, and the Skate the Infinity. Is that the right title in English? I don't know. Ugh. Wee! Nice. Okay, now the cloud looking things. We should draw those because like I'm gonna accidentally draw the lines that I don't want to, where the clouds are supposed to exist, you know. So let me do that first. マジで本当にね、ラインアートはね、しくじりたくないよね。でもね、しくじったらね、楽しいんですよ、それはそれで。これをどうやって直せばいいんだろうっていう、そのね、それを考えてる時間が楽しいよ。Ooh, are those all your recommendations for animes? Yes, yeah, I know a couple of them. I mean, yeah, I know Pokemon, and I have not seen Digimon. I have not seen Dragon Ball. Please don't get mad at me. I haven't seen Dragon Ball yet. I've seen Death Note. The Last Airbender. Oh, what's that? Avatar じゃん. There's an anime for this?
Uh-huh.
Why didn't I know that?
I think it's, I can't remember. Isn't it made in dates? Yeah, it's from America.
Wow. The Last Airbender is not Japanese. Ah, it's in English. That makes sense that I haven't seen it then, I guess. I'm so excited for the anime that's called like To Be Hero X. Looks really good. Okay. Good. Over here, we have some more clouds. Or like fog, maybe? Now, like, I know this looks like a really simple thing I'm doing here, just tracing, you know? But, tracing is actually pretty hard. Because if you just trace it without thinking at all, the lines look pretty, like, simple and there's, like, no depth to the drawing, you know? Which is where you can tell that someone has, you know, you can kind of tell when someone just traced it or if they actually drew it themselves, you know? Traced lines are pretty obvious. Yeah, keeping the details is tough. Like, you just, like, when you trace it, literally, like, you kind of forget to add all the small details or, like, where the shadows are supposed to be, you know? You kind of just, add just the lines. あなたは素晴らしい芸術家です。ありがとうございます。嬉しい。You're doing very well. Oh, thank you. I always think that I shouldn't do these during the stream though, because like new people coming in will be confused and say, "Wait, she's tracing someone's work," you know. But at least I have the stream from yesterday to show that I'm the one who created the original art too. If I didn't have that, then that would be pretty hard, you know. Will you color it? Yes, I will. I'll start working on coloring the day after tomorrow, actually. ちょっとここどうなってる？コンフューズメントが発生しそう。はい、ちょっとこれ。うわー Tape is in the way. Okay, there we go. Mm-hmm. うわ、なってる。Use your brain. Do you think she has venom in her nails? That is such a cool idea. No, you can't see it, but I have a snake up here, you know? I need to draw the scales for this whole thing. I'm not that excited about that. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should at least draw the circle here. Let me do that first. Thank you so much, UTZ, for $2. That's super kind. It says, thank you for Ampam on cover days ago. So fun and refreshing. Thank you so much. That's super nice. I love that song. It's a great song. Thank you. Thank you so much. Have you ever seen a limited anime good and you say, that's because you make them limited? Limited anime? Like, as in what? I can't think of an example of a limited anime. Limited anime goods? Basically? Limited edition thing? Oh. Well, they're not good because they're limited. The reason the limited version is good is because it's good to begin with, right? I'm like from moving from one thing to another for this line art. Is limited edition better than the regular edition? I only get limited editions when I know that I liked it. So like if I were to get like the actual DVD collection for Bocchi the Rock, you know, then I would get only season 2. Like because I already know that I like it from season 1, like I won't get it from season 1 from the beginning, you know, like I especially I did that for games, like, you know, when I played the first edition, like I don't, when I know that there's a new Final Fantasy coming out, I don't get the limited edition from the beginning because you don't know if it's good or not yet, you know? You don't want to waste money on something that you don't know if you like or not. So, for limited editions, I usually get ones where I just really like the artwork too much that I don't care if the game itself is good or not. Or, I get it for like the sequel, like, or the second part of the game. I get like I don't have any DVDs for an anime series at home. I don't watch the same anime twice in general that much.私同じアニメ2回は見ないですね。なんかよくゲームとかでも2周目とか言ってやる方いらっしゃると思うんですけど、私1回以上できないタイプで飽きるから。Like for games too, like I can't play the same game twice. I'm like, I already know this story, why would I play again? You can rewatch it after a long time. Yeah, I do that, but like not right away. Like a lot of people after they clear a game, they do it like one more time after they know what has happened to the character and stuff, you know? And I'm like, why would I want to do that?
Well, and plus we don't have a DVD.
Oh yeah, we don't.
I mean, we do, but it's kind of hard to get to. I mean, I guess Dad's PlayStation plays DVDs and Blu-rays, but we don't have very many. We don't really have any computers that have that drive anymore. It's crazy how it's changed.
Okay, now moving back down here, let's add I'm like, what did I do? What else do I have to do? There's so many details in this. Wow. これよく書いたな、自分。よく書いてるな、今。書きたくねえよな、こんなめんどくさいの。めんどくさいのって最高だよな。マジで。情緒不安定すぎない？さっきから何言ってんのって話だよね。私ね、めんどくさいの好きなんです、多分。でも同時に嫌いなんですよね。この矛盾した感情分かってくれ、誰か。Like, I enjoy how this has so many details that it's to a point where it's kind of like a pain in the butt. That's what Mom told me. That I think that is why I enjoy drawing flowers. Because when you get down to like especially sunflowers, they have so many seeds. But when I'm drawing them, I am like smiling. I know it's creepy, but I am. I'm like, this is fun. This is so much fun. So many details, so many work. My hands start to hurt, and I'm like, yay, my hands hurt. That is epic. I love it. Which is weird. I know it's weird, but I enjoy it though. I'll watch certain clips from certain episodes over and over. Oh, I do that too. Yeah, I do that too. No pain, no gain. Yeah, that's what people say, you know. Looks amazing. Thank you. Oh, Hunter. Morning. Your finger's going to have muscles. Oh man, that would be so funny if like my fingers are so muscular. Like, Like when I first started out drawing, like I thought that finishing a drawing in a short amount of time was really cool. So like I kind of rushed to finish it, you know, and like I'm not saying that that's bad, but because of that, like I couldn't add that many details, and I kind of regret that, you know. So Hunter. I like to take my time when drawing. Yeah, same here. ードリーさん、おはようございます。Like, I bet a lot of people who came from like my singing practice streams are kind of surprised that I'm doing art. So I apologize. I usually do like art streams like this too. おはようございます。今回の絵に力を入れすぎていてちょっとやりすぎてるかもって反省している人です。なんでこんなにいっぱい鱗を描こうと思ったんだろうね。バカなのかな？バカなんだろうね。So many scales. And we're not even done with the snake. Duh! このスケッチはとても綺麗だね。ありがとうございます。Thank you. ハンターが今泣いたな。Whoa って。よしよしよしよしよし。OK、次。このお団子女。お前女よいしょ。いい絵は時間と手間、暇、読み方合ってるかな？かかるものですね。いい絵って言ってくれるの嬉しいな。ありがとうございます。でも確かに時間かけるのはね、楽しい。楽しいな。やっぱそういう面に関しても、絵描くのが仕事じゃなくてよかったなって思います。急げとか、急がなきゃとか、そういうの思いたくないもんね、できれば。手袋はしてますよ。Line art! Woohoo! It's alright. Silence. Yoいしょ。よしよしよし。うんふん。You're so cold, keep your... Whoa. Keep your... Whoa. What a great way to finish the song, right? Okay, this is gonna take a while. If I'm not done, you guys can go see Under first, Mom.
Okay. I'll see how Kate's doing then.
I can hear something outside. I wonder what that is. Thank you so much, YouTube Z, for $2. Sorry, I sucked at saying. Thank you so much, YouTube Z, for $2. That's super kind. It says, has any connection with Snake Girl from years ago? Snake Girl from years ago. The one that's pointing at the moon? Is that the right one you're talking about? Or it might be different. I only remember drawing that. Did I draw something else too? Umasugi-su. ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。He had an art called Snake Girl. Scaly skin with red robe. I didn't sell that though, did I? Because like there are a couple that I sold on Etsy and like I don't remember some of them. I mean,
It's hard to remember now.
yeah. When I made the Snake Girl song? Or is that different? Yeah, because she doesn't have anything on. I think it's the one that's pointing at the moon, isn't it? I believe it is. Because if you're talking about that, then yes, this is the character from that, actually. It's a remake of a remake that I did years ago. オリジナルのキャラですか？はい、オリジナルのキャラです。あ、名前は決めてないです、まだ。デザインだけ決めて名前決めないの得意なので、すいません。そういう、そういう感じですね。はい。ちょっと待って。I think I have... Here, let me go see if I have the... I want to see if you're like, if we're on the same page. Like, I think I have the drawing. Yeah, do I? Maybe I don't.
I can check Etsy too.
And it's downstairs. I'm not gonna get it. 下。これ元となった映画何年も前に描いたやつなんですけど、ちょっとそれがね、1階じゃなくて、間違えた、2階じゃなくて1階にあって、今2階にいるのでめんどくさいので取りに行きませんっていう。あ、めんどくさがりだな。それぐらい行きなよね。めっちゃ可愛いっす。ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。I think I drew one that, 危ない危ない。危ない危ない。That had a red hoodie on. And if you're asking if this character is that character, then I'm gonna answer yes, it is. It's the same character. I have changed the design a little bit, but it's still the same. Yes. I don't mind if you make remakes of your drawings. It's cool to see the evolution of some characters. Thank you. Like back then I didn't like drawing eyebrows, so like I didn't have eyebrows for this character, and that was really annoying. It bugged me, so I'm glad that I can do a remake. And I didn't like the clothes he had on either, so I changed that. Yay! Awesome.こっちさ、めちゃくちゃ浴衣みたい、浴衣着物みたいなの着てるのに、こっちさ、めちゃくちゃさ、洋風の格好してんの、マジウケるな。世界観ミックスしすぎじゃない？うん。おいおいおい。Okay?普段女の子ばっか描いてるので男描くのが慣れないですね。男キャラ、男キャラだな。I wanna draw now. Well, let's draw together then. That's fun. Will you color it with alcohol markers or acrylic markers? Are Copic? What are Copics, Mom?
I am not sure.
Gesundheit.
Thank you. Let me see.
Oh, sorry to bug you. Thank you.
Yeah, no. Yes, they are alcohol based.
Oh, they are alcohol based. Yep. Then I am using alcohol markers. Copic Mania. I'm going to mix it with the cheaper version of Copics, basically. That are called Ofufu markers. They work pretty well too. I think they're the same.ちょっと一つどうでもいい話するんですけど、この手袋をこうしてるやつ、この手、これわかる？この手。たまらんね。誰も聞いてねえよ。気持ち悪いな。失礼いたしました。はい。Ofufu is a really cheap alternative. Yeah, it is. But like because it is cheap, like I don't know about you, but like when I use it, like I'm like, okay, the packaging says that it's this color, but then like it's so different when you actually use it. Like it's like, huh? Like it says it's green, but then when you actually use it, it's like close to yellow, and you're like, whoa, okay, I'm glad that I tested that first because man. Ao. そんなに泣く？B。はは。
Okay, thanks, Sadie.
「見えないとこまで考えるの難しい」ちょっと待ってね。よいしょ。帽子。あ、ガチで多すぎる書くもの。最高だけどさ、ちょっと多いよ、自分。なんでこんなにいっぱい書こうと思ったの？
It's really cool, Audrey. It looks like a very full picture.
Thank you.
It's gonna look epic when it's done.
あ、なんか忘れ物ありそうだな。忘れ物。You're so cold, keep your
Oops, sorry.
全然
That was loud.
We'll head down and see Kitty. It's looking amazing.
Thank
I don't
you.
want a jumpsuit, so. Have fun, hun. Love you.
Thank you. Love you too, Mom. Love you more, Mom. あ、とても美しい。ありがとうございます。嬉しいです。雲。YouTube バグらなくてよくないか。あはは。Okay, nice. ペン入れ作業。楽しいね、ペン入れ。私、絵描く過程今までずっと彩りが一番好きだったんですけど、最近ちょっと変わってて、スケッチするの好きですね。楽しいわ。It used to be that my favorite step in drawing was like coloring, but then like it's changed lately. Like I really like sketching. Doing a rough sketch. That's a lot of fun lately. So that was Dad. I've never seen Suzume, but I'm playing the theme right now. Ah. Do you love collecting something? That's a good question. It used to be that I really liked collecting anime goods, which is not the best thing to do because it's pretty spendy, you know. But lately, no, I don't have anything that I like to collect. Do you guys have something that you guys like to collect? Collect money. That's a good one. I like collecting Pokemon cards. That sounds like a lot of fun. I see a lot of my friends doing that too. They're all showing off like which one they got and stuff, and I'm like, that's cool. I don't understand it, but that's cool. Does food count? Maybe. It's impossible to collect. You always lose it. Well, what if you don't use it and you keep it somewhere else? I'm gonna turn the whole page. The whole sketchbook. Stupid vocabulary. Come on. The whole page. Like that's not a page, dude. Come on. What would you say it's the most expensive thing to collect in Japan, Audrey? Cars. Speaking of Pokemon card, have you seen the new art challenge for them? You use an old card and paint over the card's number and stars, etc. to make it look like a painting. I haven't seen, I mean, I've seen people do that, but I didn't know that that was like a new art challenge. That's epic. I'm not gonna get into the whole topic of cars that much, but yeah, that's an expensive hobby. It's like a really expensive hobby. Not saying that it's bad, but like I'm not that into cars, you know, so it's hard for me to understand why you would spend so much money on it, but like I think that's the same for anyone who has a hobby, you know. It's kind of like, why would you want to spend money on that? Like if people aren't into Pokemon, then they'll be like, huh, why, you know? But people who are like Pokemon, they're like, ah, yeah, I can understand that, that makes sense, you know. So like I think it just depends on what you support. But I've seen people take blank checky Polaroids and wait a second. Hey, isn't that us? And sell them? Well, we drew over them. It's special, in other words. No? But we don't need to put that one up if you don't want us to, you know? I saw that people in Japan can go to temples and shrines and collect like a calligraphy writing in a little book. I can't remember how it is called. Ah, Goshuin. Yeah. We thought of actually getting a you know, a special notebook for that when we went to Kyoto, but then we're all like, man, it's a little spendy. Yeah. If I was in Japan, I would collect those. Well, yeah, they are really cool. They all look really, really, really cool. And though, I mean, you know, when you get the sign itself on the thing, it's not like that expensive. The notebook itself is pretty expensive though, I think. But like, you know, that's just like one-time purchasing. Like cars are like forever because you have to pay for it, blah blah blah, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. But we're not. Don't get into that, right? We're not gonna get into that topic because you know I know that a lot of people like them, and I don't want to trigger anyone in any way. So. I'm so glad that Kate isn't like saying that she wants to ride like a motorcycle or something. I was like really scared that she would, because when we went to America, like mom's aunt's daughter, am I getting that right? So her cousins basically, let Kate like on one of the motorcycles that they had, you know, like on like behind her, you know, and that was cool. But Kate really liked it, you know, and I'm like, okay, I am not happy with that. I don't want her to like that, you know. I don't want anyone to get on in like a bike or a motorcycle like that. It's dangerous. Oh, I do calligraphy, yeah. I do calligraphy, but I don't collect it. I really want to though. I can imagine Kate riding a motorcycle in a badass way. Well, yeah, but you know, you gotta remember that even if she is careful, there's a lot of jerks out there, you know, who don't know how to drive and they still have their driver's license, you know, that suck. And I don't want her to get in an accident because I have never seen anyone who has been on a motorcycle who has been okay. You know, so I'm glad that she doesn't like that. Like that's something I'm glad. Like, I mean, it's cool that she liked riding it, you know, because you know, I mean, I experienced it too, and it was really cool. It was windy, but it was really cool. But I just don't want her to get her license for that. That's a little scary, you know. Like, so better avoid any risks. Yeah. Just talking about it in that perspective. But I can't imagine her riding a motorcycle in a badass way. I should draw a picture of that. That would be really cool. Next merch. Kate and Hampan on a motorcycle. Oh, いいよ、鱗。鱗. Ah! We call scales uroko in Japanese. Doesn't one of the characters from Demon Slayer have the word uroko in them? Uroko daki or something? No? Am I getting that wrong? 鬼滅の刃でおらんやったっけ? Is your hand hurting? No, actually my hand is okay. It doesn't hurt. It's just because I've been trying the same thing over and over again. I'm getting a little confused, and that's when it gets a little dangerous because you make mistakes then. This is when I like copy paste. Although I'm sorry, like I'm not using digital art and or like the app in a smart way because I never use copy and paste. I do the same thing. I do this process on digital too. What the heck? Oh man, stupid. Well, if you draw every scale, it look more natural. I can see that being the case. I've seen people like copy the right hand and then I'm flipping it so it looks like the same on the left hand, and I'm like, that's smart, but I don't think I'll do that. Because like sadly you can kind of tell that people do that, you know, it's kind of easy to tell because like the shape is exactly the same. There's no way that you can't tell. Or the insanely symmetric face. They did have a VTubers though. Don't they need to do that? So it's like easy to do the live 2D or something? But VTubers don't look weird, you know? Well, maybe that's because they're moving. If they're not moving, they must look like freaks. Oh, sorry, I'll shut up. But yeah, they have to do that with VTubers. I like watched this whole video of them creating like a live 2D version, and it was really cool because live 2D seems really complicated, and I don't get how they do that whole programming and stuff, you know? But yeah, they have to like make the eyes exactly the same on both sides, so the motion that like if you don't do that, I think creating the motion gets like really complicated, and they don't like it when it's way too complicated, you know? So they have to keep it the same, and then that way it's easy to create a natural motion on both sides, you know? Because if you don't do that, then you need to create separate parts that move exactly in the same way, you know? Which is pretty hard, I think, so that's why they need to make it the same. It was an interesting video. I like watching those. Not that I would ever create one for myself because that's really hard. I would like to do the character design, but not the live 2D part. No thank you. That seems pretty hard. I'm gonna pass on that. That like I saw the video and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna do that. That looks really hard. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense why you would need that for VTuber characters, but for normal drawings, you know, I think it's cool when the face doesn't look exactly the same on both sides. 出かけるのでこれで落ちますね。完成楽しみにしています。ありがとうございます。いってらっしゃい。いつも見に来てくださってありがとうございます。And I gotta think of some goals for this month because it's March. It's March in Japan, at least. It's March. Officially March. I flip it and then draw over it again. Oh, that's cool. Like, you know, because then it might look pretty similar, but it's not exactly the same. That's a cool technique. I like that. Oh, I love layers. Layers are epic. Thank you, layers. My favorite artist, I have a couple of them actually. Can I just write their name here? Oh, sorry, it's Mai Yoneyama. And so that's in kanji, but that like if you don't look it up with that kanji, it doesn't pop up for some reason. Those are my two favorite artists. Her art is insanely cool. Yeah, she is the queen. And man, her animation. Oh, and I do have another person actually. A manga artist. なんだっけ? Okay. Now let's look over the drawing and make sure that we didn't forget anything. さあ、何も忘れ物はないかな？すげえ！ちょっと自分で言うなって話だけど。書いたな、よく。OK でしょう。大丈夫だと思います。剥がしましょう。Okay, the line art is looking good. I don't think I forgot anything. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then that's one is hiding. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we have the right amount of fingers. That's nice. Yay! 上出来ですね。ありがとうございます。いや、なんとかできました。よし、よかったよかった。よかったよかった。ということで、ここから、こうですね。いやー、緊張したわ。特に顔を描くの。でも顔から始めたからね、逆にしくじっても大丈夫な状態から始めたので。The attention to detail is so cool. Oh, thank you. If someone lacks a finger, just say it was cut. Genius, because like it looks like it could be cut, like, you know, it looks like a dark theme, so that would work. I like that. I like the idea a lot. Hi, so this is how the line art looks. ということで、ラインアートこんな感じに仕上がりました。じゃじゃん。So like I used blue and black, so you can see both of the colors. 青と黒両方使ったので、多分ちょっとところどころ青が見えるかなと思います。Okay. Stupid shadow. The snake looks amazing. Thank you. Okay. So, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much. Nice comments and for all the donations. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be doing a night stream because I have work in the morning. I apologize. But yeah, I'll be doing it. Ooh, I forgot to add some scales on her neck, so I'll do that outside of the stream after this real quickly. It won't take too long. But I'll do that tomorrow, and I'll do the coloring stream on Monday for me, which is the day after tomorrow. So I'll do that at the same time, like this. And yeah. And after this, we'll be doing the Rocksmith stream on our main channel. My sister and I have another channel where we stream daily, so please check that out. And I have new merch available on my store too, so those are the two links up there. ということでした。皆さん見てくださってありがとうございました。優しいコメントとドネーションも本当にありがとうございました。またこの後のロックスミスライブの方でお会いしましょう。妹と2人で配信しているチャンネル、そしてオリジナルグッズ販売中です。よければチェックしてみてください。Okay. So Sunday morning for us for the night stream, I think. Yes, that's what it is tomorrow. Okay, thank you guys. I'll see you guys again soon. Bye bye!